Hey guys, Isabel here. Welcome back to Reeled In. So today I'll be doing a video of something I haven't done in a long time. Well, not a long time, but a good amount of time. I'll be doing a Harry Potter merchandise review. This is technically a very late Christmas gift that my friend got me. So Jessica, if you're watching, thank you. And it will be the Bellatrix Lestrange wand along with the plaque that comes along with it. Now, because it was a gift, I already have opened it, but I thought it'd be really great to sort of do another unboxing and kind of talk about it with you guys. So this is from the Noble collection, as most of my Harry Potter merchandise is. I think they do a really good job, really high quality. It looks like the real thing most of the time. So it came first in this box. And inside the box we do have a styrofoam protective sheet, so I'll just take this off real quick. Now, one thing I was very impressed with when I first opened this was just how well packed it is. So I have opened it now from the bottom. I kind of opened it upside down, but that's okay. Here we can see this. I want to take it out completely because it's gonna make that really weird sound that I hate and it makes my teeth hurt. But here you can see the back of the plaque that will hold the wand. So let's just open it up. Let's just take it out. It fits very snugly, and it does have some heft to it. It kind of feels like this is made out of some sort of wood. But here is the plaque, and up here it says Bellatrix Lestrange. It's her name. And here we have the silver hooks to hang her wand, and also a peg over here, which I will show you what that is for in just a second. But let's take a look at the quick design. We have some swirls, what I think to be as thorns or vines. And what I also like about this plaque is that it is not a complete straight edge on either side. It has these dips and curves along here, and I think that just kind of adds to her character. Like, it makes it a little bit more ornate, and I guess she was a bit of an ornate character, definitely one that stood out from the others. But overall, a very beautiful plaque. And I'm hesitant because I'm afraid that if I ever do drop it one day, it will like scratch. I did that on accident with one of my Lord of the Rings merchandise pieces, which was made of the same material. I accidentally was lifting it out of the box and it slipped out of my fingers, and you can see the scratch. So definitely be careful with this if you decide to get it for yourself. And on the back here, if you want to hang it on your wall, it does have these two, what I call brackets. You have to get a specific sort of hook to put it on there because they are quite thin. The space between the metal and the back of the plaque is quite thin. That name of the hook, though, escapes me. But it also has these 3 felt circles, so it won't scratch your wall, hopefully, when you put it on. But I'm going to show you the box again because it does come with her wand, and also what goes on the peg is a very small replica of Bellatrix Lestrange's Death Eater mask. Like, I was very impressed with how they packed it. It's literally, there is a foam insert protecting it. Even the wand, these red things are foam squares. So like, this is made out of resin, I'm pretty sure, the wand. So they went through a lot of effort to make sure nothing like moved around or was broken. And I appreciate that. So let's take out her mask. Let's take a look at it. Does this make it better? So her mask is silver, and it feels like it is made a little bit out of plastic or probably a sort of resin. I looked at the description, it doesn't really say, unfortunately, but that's what it feels like. But etched into her mask are thorns or vines, a similar design as on the plaque itself, which is really cool. And if you run your fingers over the design, you can actually feel it etched in, which again is a really great detail. They could have easily just printed it on to the mask itself, but they didn't. They took the extra time and the extra effort to do that, and that's honestly one of the reasons why I really love the Noble Collection's work. And we have a design around the eye sockets as well as the nostrils of the mask. And then again, what I think also fits Bellatrix's character is the mouth is either sewn or sort of bracketed shut. So, you know, she can't really speak her own thoughts. She's so obsessed and I think so devoted to the Dark Lord that sometimes I feel like she just can't say anything really that matters. But there is also a little hole in the back of the mask here that you put on the peg. Now it is a bit difficult because I tried when I first got this to get it on. You really have to make sure it lines up, and I don't think it's supposed to go all the way in because it's quite difficult to do so. But we have here, just trying to line it up as best as I can. And again, it is a little hard, a little tough there, but it will sort of stick out a little bit, so don't be afraid if it does. You can also kind of maneuver it around a little bit. So there, we have added our Bellatrix Lestrange mini mask. And now time for her wand. So again, very well protective. Thankfully, it just kind of easily slides out of here, the little plastic package it comes in. And here we have one of her wands, because I believe the Noble Collection actually offers 2 versions of Bellatrix's wand. I have seen this one, obviously, which is the curved, the one we know, especially from the later movies, like the 7th and 8th movie. However, I do believe I have seen a straight, very linear version of her wand, so interesting that she has 2, because I don't remember her having 2. That just might be a memory thing. But here is her wand, made out of a wood. I'm trying to hold it like this, but it's so heavy in the middle that it just kind of flops down, which is fine. But again, we have some etching on one side of the handle of the wand. And again, it represents sort of that swirling vine, thorn sort of aesthetic that literally is hit everywhere in this product. Made out of a dark wood, and it has a thicker knot in the middle where it curves into a more smooth shaft over here. Something interesting is that this wand actually reminds me of a bird talon. So the more rugged, clearly wooden shaft over here reminds me of sort of the knuckle of the bird, and then this smoother wood over here reminds me of like the actual claw, the talon. I don't know if that was purposeful, but that's just what it reminds me of. And I think this is probably one of the more unique wands in the wizarding world. I don't think there is one that is as curved as this wand is. And of course it's iconic. I mean, it belonged to Bellatrix Lestrange. You know, she's always shaking. And then we have a gold stamped trademark information over here, but it's not too visible, so again, not a big deal. If you guys follow me on a regular basis, you know I don't like to clearly see the trademark information, especially if it takes away from, I think, other aspects of the product design. But based off of this, I believe this was made in the year 2020, so it's a relatively newer wand of theirs. Now, the one thing that does kind of bum me out, because like I said, I don't like seeing the trademark information like clearly visible, is that I believe the proper way to put the wand on these hooks here is to have it sitting like this, which means that the trademark information is visible. I wish there was a way to kind of turn it around, but then, you know, this is up here and it doesn't look great. And then if you do it this way, doesn't look great. So I believe this is the correct way to sort of show off your wand, or Bellatrix's wand. And then you, you see crooked? Whatever. And then, so sorry, technical difficulties. Like I said, it is kind of difficult to get that mask on here. There we go, back in action. So yes, I believe this is the Bellatrix Lestrange wand and its display plaque. It's not a case. I wouldn't call it a case, but it's a plaque. It's a display plaque. And you can hang it on your wall or even put it on your shelf, but you can add it to your Harry Potter merchandise collection. It's one of the things I find very interesting, that Bellatrix's wand actually is quite simple. It's one wooden piece. Half of it is shaved down, half of it has some etchings on one side of it, but it's one of the most recognizable ones, I think. But yeah, here it is, the full display. And again, on the back is a bit more Harry Potter trademark information on the back of the plaque. But guys, that was my review for the Bellatrix Lestrange wand, the official wand. Now on the Noble Collection, I'll leave a link down below. This goes for $45 before tax and shipping. and I will check if it's offered other places like Amazon or anything else, and I'll leave a link in the description as well. So overall, if you were a wand collector like I am, my goal is to have all the wands. We'll see how that happens. But if you are an avid wand collector of the Harry Potter characters, I think this is a really cool one to add to your collection. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video, comment, would you get this one? And if not, what is your favorite Harry Potter character wand? And be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future Harry Potter merchandise review videos. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.